All right, everybody, this is Marty Smith from FullTiltPokerReport.com. I'm back with these sit and goes, describing some more of my position play, which I do use successfully when building my bankroll in small sit and go tables. Here I have a early position limper, which you do have to be careful of at times because you never know if they're holding something big, just waiting for a re-raise. And because everyone actually folded to me, I am going to basically ask him a question using my chips. The question is, do you have a better hand than me? And that is done with a raise, which I'm going to show you here right now. All right, I raise here, and the small blind and big blind folds, and Ape Morty is actually going to fold that hand, which he does. So he answered my question. He didn't have a better hand. He might have been coming in there with too weak of an ace, or who knows, maybe king something suited, which a lot of players like to see in, or weak players like to see in early position. Or he might have had a small pocket pair, thinking that it's not worth seeing twos or threes, and not hitting the flop. Next couple of hands, kind of a similar situation, but here I actually have a real hand, which is pocket nines, and I get some action in front of me. And had I been in first position, we're going to skip back and forth to a couple here. Had I been in early position, I might not have called those nines. Let me show you here. Um, I was in at the cutoff, small blind, bling blind. So this guy raised. A later guy min raised, which I don't really know what that means, but maybe he just wants to isolate somebody. But min raising just isn't that effective in these types of games. So it was very affordable for me to call. I'm not afraid to put a couple hundred chips in at this stage in hopes of flopping a set or having an overpair after the flop, because basically you can take somebody's stack. So it's always worth it for me to look to flop a set on a solid pair like this. So I'm going to wait and see what happens around. Hopefully this guy just calls. Yeah, he calls, and I get to see a flop, which holds a set for me. Now, because I'm in position, this is going to be great. So I'm going to get some a little bit of information here. They both might be holding aces, and or they both might be holding queens, or uh, well, I'm hoping one of them might have a king because I hit a king. On this hand here, this is happening at the same time. I'm out of position. I limped in with my jack queen and flopped two pair. So now I actually have quite a position advantage because I can basically re-raise anybody, and then I will actually have position play. Anyway, here I am back again. I'm going to bet maybe a portion of the pot, 2/3, something like that. I just want some action, hoping somebody hit a king. Here, because if somebody has a king, queen, ace, jack, I don't want them to flop their second pair, so I did bet bigger there. Now I got flush and straight possibilities here, meaning that now I have to bet big, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to bet pot here. I'd rather have them out at this stage. Again, straight and flush possibilities, I'm betting big. Over here, I bet the pot, see what he does. Back to this one. He called. He called my pocket nines. This guy folded. Okay, so I won a small pot there, which was decent. He re-raised me all in at the ace. And look at, he was chasing hearts. He hit his ace on the river, which was a perfect card for me because that he might have thought I was just playing top pair here. Here, even though I'm in position on these next hands, I'm not going to play those because I just won a pot, so you don't want to get too cocky in those spots. Anyway, this is Marty Smith from FullTiltPokerReport.com. Hoping you sign up at my site at Full Tilt for Full Tilt Poker. $600 bonus or up to 100% of your deposit. Right back at you. Thanks. I'll see you next time.